a young man living in poverty stood next to a car. Not long after, the car owner and his driver appeared. Seeing the young man who was still relaxing near their vehicle, in a loud tone, the driver immediately scolded the young man. "Hey, what are you doing near my boss's car?" Seeing his driver's rude behavior, the boss immediately reprimanded him. "Speak softly, you don't need to shout." The boss then approached the young man carefully and asked, "What are you doing near my car, young man?" It turned out that the young man saw the car door open, and inside, there was a jewelry box and a pile of money. Hearing the young man's explanation, the driver tried to get angry again. "You must have intended to steal it, right?" However, the boss immediately intervened. "Don't interfere, this is my business." Then, the boss thanked the young man for guarding their valuables. After that, the young man left, while the boss and his driver got into the car. In the car, the boss reprimanded his driver not to be too harsh on others, because there are still many good people in this world. As they were preparing to leave, the young man approached again. He asked for a loan of $2. Hearing the request, the driver accused him again. "Look, boss, he must have bad intentions." However, the boss remained positive and even gave him more than what was asked for. The young man politely refused. "Excuse me, sir. I only want to borrow $2. That's more than enough. I just needed to catch the bus. I'm afraid I can't pay it back. If there's none, then fine, I'll just walk." After saying that, the young man hurried away. However, the boss called him. "Wait, young man, get in my car. Let me take you." Although the young man refused because his clothes were dirty, the boss still asked him to get in. Once inside, the boss asked where the young man was going. It turned out he was going to the hospital because his father fell while working and injured his leg. "During the day, I work to pay for my father's hospital bills, and at night I accompany him," he said. The driver then asked, "Where is your mother?" The young man answered sadly, "My mother passed away 2 years ago." Upon arriving at the hospital, the boss offered money for his father's medical expenses, but the young man refused. He explained that his parents had always instilled in him the value of not taking things that were not the result of their efforts. The young man's actions touched the boss's heart. Even though his life was difficult, he still did good and was honest. Even though he could have taken the money and jewelry in the car, now, the boss intended to help him, ordering his driver to pay off all the medical expenses of the young man's father. This was the moment when two good people met. One did not expect anything in return for his actions, while the other greatly appreciated the kindness that had been given.